However, here comes the next strange thing. Your friends or family wouldn't see the difference. They know the subject and how beautiful he or she is, even when getting out of bed. That's the thing. You can talk over an hour or more to a person and think, wow, he or she is so pretty or handsome. And you don't even notice the zits or wrinkles or that slightly crazy laugh, especially when you get to know them and when you see their beauty inside out. Yes, I will point out that real beauty comes from the inside. I know it's cliché and kitschy and all, but in here lies the problem. The camera can't always capture the whole charm of a subject. Of course, it helps when you as a photographer can build a great rapport with the model and makes them just feel very comfortable, and obviously you should also know how to pose them well so that they look awesome. But we as humans, we see the subject as a whole, like a three-dimensional person, not just bits of the body. We also get to see the complete flow, how they start to giggle and then full on laughing. And we are mesmerized by this personality. But the camera could potentially just freeze a laugh that looks like a crazy person. Well, we as humans, we just don't see the imperfection or notice wrinkles or that somebody puts on a few pounds or that they got older or that they look fuller when they're standing straight to us and that they look slimmer when they turn sideways. Our brain isn't exactly reliable in such things. We tend to blend or turn things off and then we concentrate on other things. However, the camera is not that forgiving. And even worse, it captures not only the harsh truth about the person, but also identifies the mistakes of the photographer. If you ever watched the TV show Friends, you might know this scene. One of my favorite jokes is when the friends are watching an old video of Monica and Rachel. And Monica was a lot bigger back then, but she just says something like, "That's just what it looks like. The camera adds 10 pounds. And Chandler says, "How many cameras were on you?" And that's the truth behind photography. There is no truth. We already start to manipulate the photo at the time when we decide which lens to use. And I don't mean manipulate here in a bad way. It's just what it is. We want to show something to the viewer in a way we saw it or we experienced it. And sometimes it just looks not right on camera. Like all those times when we went to a place and remember the most amazing sunset, and later we're looking at the pictures and it's nothing like it. It's like the colors, they look faded or washed and not as extreme and beautiful as we felt them at the time. Now, is it really that bad or manipulative that you want to bring out those colors in Photoshop to make it look like you really experienced it? That you want to recreate this perfect moment? I don't think so. Most photographers, they shoot in RAW anyway to take full advantage of the possibilities that lie hidden in the image file. And for me, it's like this. My photography is about capturing and showing the beauty in the world. I work hard to create the image as best as I can in camera, but then when I want to elevate the image to the next level. And elevating the image to artwork or an even better story that captivates the viewer. Of course, there are exceptions. I don't advise a photojournalist to edit his or her pictures to change the viewer's perception. There are some cases when it is important to show reality without staging it one way or the other. But even then, the truth can be very subjective and you might still see two completely different images taken from two people standing at the same place. So the thing I teach all of my students, don't feel guilty of editing a person to the best standard they can possibly be. After all, editing and manipulative processes happened already a long time before Photoshop. Even Ansel Adams admitted to dodge and burning his landscape images in the darkroom days.